Welcome to the QDCMS tutorial that covers system requirements, login, and overview. System requirements for QDCMS are that you use the Firefox web browser. This is a free web browser provided by Mozilla, and it can be downloaded at mozilla.com. It also requires that you have the Flash player installed on the Firefox web browser that you are using, along with having cookies and JavaScript enabled. Now, when we go to QDCMS in the login screen, we see two fields, username and password. If you forget your password, you can click here, fill in your email address, and have it emailed to you by clicking the email password link. Another important thing to note on the login screen is that by using this site, you're agreeing to Quantum Delta's terms of service, which there's a link to it right there. So if we click on that link, we can review those terms of service. Now let's click back on the login screen and put in our username and password. Usually your username is your email address. Here we can see mine show up in kind of a drop down as I start typing. That's because I've told my browser to remember my username and password for this site. Once I select my username, it'll fill in my password for me, and I'll click the login button. Once you're authenticated, logged in, you'll be provided with a screen that will allow you to select your site. That is, unless you have one site, and then we'll automatically do this next step for you by selecting your site. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'll select the Spiderweb master site. Once you have selected your site, it'll take you to what we call the dashboard. This dashboard screen lets you see recently updated contacts along with the latest activity in QDCMS regarding the site. Here we can see a streaming flow of data of what's changed on the website and who's done it. We can click on a person's name in recently updated contacts and update their contact information here. Anytime we're in any part of the site, whatever module it is, we can always click back to go to dashboard in the top right hand corner of QDCMS. You'll also notice in the top right hand corner of QDCMS, it welcomes you by name, has the go to dashboard link and a logout link, and it tells you what site you have selected. Let's go through each module and do a quick overview of what QDCMS can offer. Let's take a look at content. Within content, this is where you would manage the content for your site. Things like links, navigation, web pages, and blog, which would be blogs, blog categories, and blog entries, as well as blog comments. You can also manage other types of content, such as forums, surveys, contests, products, as well as subscriptions. Now all of these modules may not be integrated into your website, but they're all available to you here in QDCMS, or at least here, as I am an administrator and I can see all of the different options. Other modules within QDCMS are the address book, where we can manage all of our contacts and groups. Here we can add contacts, update contacts, add and update groups, upload contacts from an Excel spreadsheet, or even export contacts to Excel or XML. We also have an events module that allows us to create registration events, or use with a calendar of events, where we can determine when the event is, what the repeat pattern is, as well as pricing information, registration times, and what groups can register, along with location information and contact information for that particular event. The media module allows us to manage files, audio, which would be podcasts, images, image galleries, as well as videos. The marketing aspect of the site or module of the site has 3 different options: newsletter, ad management, and heard about us. Task management is for reporting incidents through the trouble ticket module. It also allows you to see what incidents that you've reported and what the status of that incident is. In the Sites module, you can edit your website. General website information, particularly if you have what we call a quick design website, where you can change the layout. You can update the meta tags, so the site title, site keywords, site description. Those are the general meta tags, or those populate the general meta tags for your website. Site phone number, default area code, who the comments will be emailed to, comments will be CC'd to, what the parent site is, as well as the template, the color scheme, and the fonts, and any image gallery styles that you select, whether it be rounded corners effect or reflection effect. Once you select the things that you want to update, just click the Update This Site button, and it'll update your site instantaneously. When you're done in QDCMS, be sure to click the Logout button. And that's it for the introduction tutorial to QDCMS.